This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I have new content releasing every day at 9 a.m. And for today's video, I had a lot of comments about the last video that I did, and a lot of people had some modifications which I've tried and actually work better. So I want to show everybody what those modifications are today. But starting out, let's just go over, for those of you this is the first time watching, what the method is, and that is to pick an outside bet, which is 18 numbers. It can be any 6 on the outside, and we'll start with $10. And the last one that hit was 13 black, and we definitely want to choose one that hasn't hit in a while. So I would like to go with 1936 to start, and I'll go over the progression with you, and then I want to show everyone what the modifications are to this system. Okay, so we won that one. When we win, we're going to stay the same. Let's pick a red, which hasn't hit in a while. The other thing I like about playing it this way is I can wait for triggers, which means that something that hasn't hit in a while. Okay, so we had a loss, and we're down on that one bet. So when we lose, we're going to increase by 2. So that would mean to go from $10 to $30. And let's pick the red again. Doesn't have to stay the same. Whatever looks like it is the one that has not hit lately. Okay, so we lost at $30. So we lost at 10, we lost at 30. Now we're going to go to 50. Let's stay on red. Okay, so we won on 50. So as you can see, we're going 2 increments forward when we lose. We're going to go 1 back when we win, but I'm about to go over the modifications here. And as you see on that last bet, we bet $50, so this one's going to be 40. And let's go with odd. And we lost at 40, so that means we're going to go 2 forward, which would be to 60. And let's pick something that hasn't hit in a while. Let's stay on odd, actually. So that last bet you can see was at 40, so we're going to go to 60 on odd. Okay, we won at 60, so now we're going to go to 50, and let's pick black, which hasn't hit in a while. Okay, we lost there. So we lost at 50. And the reason I haven't talked about the modification yet, now we're going to go to 70. Let's stay on black. And the reason I haven't talked about the modification yet, it really has to do with when you get in the 100 range, which will be too soon, and it's going to make a big difference. So I'm glad we're getting some losses here so I can show you. We're at 70, so now we're going to go to 90. Let's just stay on black. We lost at 90. So now we're going to go to 110. Again, we're adding $20 or 2 units each time. And so let's go there. And it's good that we're having a bad run of luck here, just so I can show you. And so that was at 110. So now we drop back to 100. So let's bet on 1 to 18 for 100. That hasn't hit for a while. You can pick any of these outside bets that are 18 numbers. Okay, we lost at 100, so that means we're at 120. And let's still go 1 to 18 at 120. I think we're probably due for one of those. Okay, another loss. Let's stay on the 1 to 18. Now we're going to go to 140. So we're definitely down a bunch, which is okay. I'm going to show you how much we're down here in a second. Okay, so we're at 140. We wanted 140, which means we're going to go to 130. As you can see, we're down $140. So once you get over $100, once we get into the positive, one of these modifications is once we get positive good earnings, we're going to go back to $10, which wasn't part of the original method. So, but it's pretty smart. So we're at we bet 140 on that one and we won. So that means the next one's going to be 130. So let's bet on even, because that hasn't hit in a while, for 130. And previously we just kept going with this, but I think this is a great modification. And then I have might have one more here too. So we won at 130, and then that means we go to 120. But first, let's check. We're still at a loss of $10. So now the next one's going to be 120. So I think it's time to bet 19 to 36 for 120. And we lost. So that means we go back to 140. Let's stay on 19 to 36. Okay, and we won. Let's take a look and see how much we're down. That was at 140. We're actually in a positive $10, but I don't think. Let's try to get a little bit more before we go back. So we want to be up more than $10 at this point. So the last bet was 140. So let's go we have to go back 1 unit, which is 130, and let's go even. And we won. So now we have some profit, $140. So this is when we want to go back to $10. And that way we don't keep climbing up and climbing up and climbing up. If we did go in reverse and win a bunch in a row, we'd win a lot of money quick. But we're up $140. Let's start back at 10. So that's a really important modification. And I know a lot of you guys caught that. And that's why we're all going to get better at this, is because you guys send me comments every day. We make modifications to systems and they get better. So it's because of you guys that these systems keep getting better. So I appreciate that. So again, now we're up $140, but we're going to go back to 10. Let's go to red. Okay, we lost at 10. So that means we go to 30. Let's stay on red. And we lost again. So this is a perfect example. We were at $140. So if we had lost those two in a row, we would have went to 160 and 180, and we would have lost a lot more money. So now you definitely should be able to see. All we lost there was a $10 bet and a $30 bet. So now we're at $50, but let's stay on red. And that basically keeps us still in the positive, which is fantastic. Okay, 7 red. We won at 50, so that means we go back to 40. And it's time to bet on even because it hasn't hit in a while. Okay, it hit. So we hit at 40, so that means we go back to 30. So $30 would go. Let's bet on 19 to 36. It hasn't hit in a while. Alright, and it hit. So let's see how much we're up. Right now we're up $220. So that is such a good modification, because now we're not only up $220, but we're in no danger at all of losing, because we dropped back to 10 when we got in good profit, and that's just such a difference. So let's see. So we're up $220. The last bet was 30, so this next one would be $20, and we probably should bet on. Actually, let's go red. Okay, and we won. So now we're all the way back to $10 on this next one. Let's go back to even, because it hasn't hit in 2 spins. But also I think it's very important that you use these triggers, and what I mean by that is that at least a couple have already hit before you start a progression of what you're betting on. So we lost that one at 10, so we would go back to 30, and let's stay on even because it hasn't hit in a while. And that's what I mean by the trigger, that you're waiting for something that hasn't hit for a while. And it hit. So now we're up $260. So this is a fantastic system, and this modification made it even better. It is a system that you need a high bankroll for. Again, I recommend a couple $1,000 just in case, so that if you do have a bad run, you can work your way back down. But this makes it really, really much better, and you don't need quite as high of a bankroll. But I'd still recommend having it just in case. And all it takes is a few wins when you're going in reverse 1 unit to get yourself back in profit. So this is a fantastic system. I want to hear more from you guys, though. I want to hear what you guys think about this modification and how it can improve your game. And also let me know anything else you're thinking about, or if you have a system you want me to try. A lot of these systems have come from you guys, so they've just been modified a little bit, and some of them haven't even been modified. So keep up the good work. I love the comments, and I get back to you as quick as I can, usually within 15 minutes. So send me comments. I'll comment right back, and that's how we're going to get better at playing roulette, is to share knowledge. And I know a lot of the subscribers are very well educated in roulette, and some people are just starting out, and that's awesome too. They're learning what a good game this is, and I hope you enjoy this modification today. I really do. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. That way you'll get it'll pop up every morning when I have my videos at 9 a.m. You can watch the video, and then we can talk about it and make any modifications if necessary. So that's about it for today. And again, I hope you like this one. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.